From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
The loss goes to Perkins. He falls to 1-1.
Look at that. The Kentucky baseball team rushed the field to celebrate after a big win over number 5 Louisville. What a big night for the Cats on the road. They deserve to dance after that one. Welcome into BBN Tonight. I'm Keith Farmer.
And I'm Anna Trullo. Tonight we'll recap that upset. It was certainly a fun one.
Plus, our exclusive interviews with the UK football team continue with Steve Klinkskell and Kenneth Horsey. But of course, we have to start with that baseball game. The rivalry, it's been lopsided recently. Since 2014, pretty much been all Cardinals. They won 11 of the last 13 in the series, including the last 3 in a row. But the Cats pulled off a big upset on the road last night. That's tonight's Big Blue Story presented by Baptist Health. Cats on the road in Louisville, and the game was tied at 3 in the 4th inning when they had the bases loaded. Ryan Ritter takes one deep. It does stay in the park, but it'll be a double, and that cleared the bases. The Wildcats suddenly had a 6-3 lead. Ritter had 6 runs batted in for the game. 2 batters later, with 2 on, TJ Collette hammered one to left field, goes off the wall, stays inside the lines, and that puts 2 more on the board. But they aren't done yet. The unranked Wildcats kept running home to beat number 5 Louisville 11-7 on the Cards home field. Here's Coach Nick Mingione after the big win.
Competitive game, obviously, especially early on. It's back and forth. Both teams are throwing punches, but, I thought tonight Ryan Ritter was the story of the night. I mean, the guy had 6 RBIs, he had 3 hits, and then even the defensive plays, totally changed the complexion of the game on both sides of the field. I told our team, when we compete that hard, it doesn't matter who we're playing. It doesn't matter who it is in the other dugout. We can compete with anybody.
Anna Ritter certainly had some great plays. We didn't see him there, but he had some great plays in the field. 6 RBI, he just turned it on.
He was awesome. And is there a better way to win on the road at your rival school, especially after last weekend? U of L's a top 5 team. Kentucky got swept by Mississippi State this past weekend. So I'm so happy for Coach Mingione that they're rebounding with that, and to not have won since 2013. They didn't play last season. Softball in action now against Louisville, so we're hoping for the same result.
Another win.
Turning to football, Kentucky is nearing the end of the spring season. There's only 5 more practices left on the schedule, and a couple of those could be used as scrimmages. Although, remember, there is no spring game this year. The Cats continue to put in their new offense, and coordinator Liam Cohen says that puts everyone on the same level. He says the best players will play, whether they're seniors or freshmen, but after yesterday's practice, he said the offense was a little flat, and it's got to be a lesson they learn.
When I talked to the team offense about this after practice was somebody's got to stop the bleeding. All right, somebody's got to stop the bleeding, step up and make a play. It's not going to all be rah-rah, shishking ball, happy, go lucky. It's supposed to be hard. In practice, adversity is supposed to come up, so Saturdays are easy.
Now, Keith, that actually sounds like the right approach. I feel like who's going to step up and stop the bleeding? That's been an issue for Kentucky in games in the past, so it's good to know that's being addressed in practice.
Well, and everything can be great in practice, right? Obviously it wasn't yesterday, but it can be great there. But you're going to face some sort of adversity when a Saturday comes along. So I love the fact that he took that chance to teach a little lesson there and
showed
get
a little
ready.
Emotion.
Yeah, exactly. As for outgoing Cats, NFL draft excitement continues to build for Kentucky players following last week's pro day. Kelvin Joseph, a.k.a. Boss Man Fat, appeared on NFL Network to make his case for pro teams.
He's got to provide.
Tell me, Kelvin, because I've asked the other corners here. We've asked Patrick Surtain and Asante Samuel and J.C. Horn why they're the best corner in the draft. State your claim, Kelvin. Why are you that guy?
I'm just all around physical athlete, tough, make plays, and just smart on the field. Communicate with my teammates, just to make the number 1 defense all around.
And you're pretty fast as well, Kelvin. Back at the pro day, so my notes have you at 4.34. You say you ran a 4.28 at pro day?
Yes, sir.
Is that your fastest ever?
Yes, sir. I was moving on that.
Yes, he was moving on that one, despite whichever time you take there. but he certainly is somebody that has the confidence to play at the next level, and he's starting to show. I mean, obviously teams didn't even want to throw his way last year.
Yeah, and I think he was second in the SEC in interceptions, so that's great. His pro day numbers were unbelievable. Yeah. And Cats linebacker Jamin Davis continues to draw praise as he moves up NFL mock draft boards. His eye-popping pro day numbers, including that 4.37 40, his 42-inch vertical, I was so impressed with that, and an 11-foot broad jump. Those have led to draft analyst Daniel Jeremiah comparing Davis to Darius Leonard, who was actually the league's defensive rookie of the year in 2018. Keith, Jamin Davis was who I was most impressed with after pro day. I think he did himself a lot of favors. And just watching his rise up draft boards since he declared has been pretty exceptional.
Yeah, he definitely, he's got all the tools, and now that people are talking about him, there's no way he falls anywhere out of that first round. He only seems to be climbing, which is good news for him. Coming up next on BBN Tonight, we'll continue our exclusive UK football coverage.
We've got a one-on-one interview with passing game coordinator Steve Clinkscale. Stay with us.